Hello and welcome to CryptSec. In this video tutorial we are going to learn about backup and restore in Linux. So without any further delay, let's begin. So when I speak about backup and restore in Linux, I'm speaking about two tools that are known as Timeshift and rsync. So what they're gonna do basically is, Timeshift is a tool that helps to create a system image and restore our system to previous version in time, and rsync is a tool or utility that helps to create synchronization between various files and folders in the system remotely or locally, right? So let's see what they're about. So firstly I'm gonna teach you how to install Timeshift. So you're gonna basically install the software or package Timeshift by aptitude. Git install Timeshift. So so I have already installed it. So Timeshift is already the newest version, as you can see here. If you have not installed it or it is not previously installed in a system, you can follow this process, follow this method. Let's see Timeshift now. Timeshift, right? So I'm gonna grant permission. Yeah, so basically this is the user interface of the Timeshift. You can see here there are three images here, and let's see the settings. So the snapshot type the system takes is rsync. Currently it is the default type. Is it create a snapshot using rsync tool and hard links. So hard link is the what hard link basically means is, it is the path to the folder or file itself rather than the name of the file. So if there is any change in the folder or file, it does not matter because we have the path to the folder or file, right? So it is the best method. It is the recommended method, rsync. BTRFS is not recommended in here because it is a different method and it does not use the hard links like the rsync uses. So rsync is the recommended method. And the location means the location of which the snapshot is taken, right? STA1, it is my hard drive. And the schedule basically means in what time duration the snapshot is taken. So I have currently set it to monthly, so every 1 month it takes a snapshot and it keeps the tree. And the fourth one is omitted, so that's that. And the users, filters, and the miscellaneous. So this is how Timeshift actually works. And if you want to restore your system to a previous version in time, you're just gonna select one of the stable images, snapshots, and just press restore here. So that's basically how Timeshift works. So another utility is called rsync. So what rsync basically means, it is called remote synchronization tool. It synchronizes the files and folders remotely or locally, right? It does not matter. So it provides very flexibility in copying. So it is a little bit different from copying in the sense that it does not just copies but synchronizes the file. Let's see what this is about. So the basic uses of rsync is rsync. I'm gonna type rsync and you're gonna give your source and you're gonna give your destination, right? So this is the basic uses of the rsync. So the folder shell, this is gonna be our source here. As you can see here, these two do not have any permissions and these two have full permissions. So we're gonna come back to this later. And our destination is the test folder. So test folder is currently empty. So we're gonna do some synchronization between these two folders. So let's see. -R, it stands for recursive function, right? As I said in my previous videos, some commands compulsorily need to have the recursive function activated. Same goes for rsync. So we're gonna have to write the recursive function. We're gonna give the recursion and we're gonna type the source path. So source is home, desktop, and shell, right? And I'm gonna give you a trailing slash because I want to copy the contents of the folder, not the folder itself. So home Nick desktop and test is our destination folder. Oh sorry, desk was a error. So it is done. Let's see. This is the source folder, and you can see two have locked permission and two have full permissions, right? But in the destination folder, the files are copied, the files are synchronized, but there are no locked permission. Everyone have full permission, because we need to appoint, or we need to specify the permission. For that purpose, we need to give it a sudo rsync-r and -a. -a means the archive option. So the archive option helps us to save permission like read, write, execute permission, modification time, and permission regarding to group, owner, and user, right? So -a, it needs to be compulsorily given in order to transfer or synchronize the permission between the source and the destination. Let's see. So this is our source here. As you can see, 2 are locked and 2 are unlocked files, and the destination, 2 are locked and 2 are unlocked. So we were successful in providing the permission in the source and the destination, right? So that's about the archive function in the rsync. So another one is called dry run. So what this function basically does is shows what will happen in a process, right? So we are currently doing rsync, and that's a recursive function and archive function and dry run. So dry run is gonna show us, it's not gonna execute the process, but it's gonna show us what's gonna happen in the process, right? So let's see. So nothing happened here because we already have the same files in the source as well as the destination. So we're gonna delete files from the destination. We're gonna see this again. So dry run, right? Oh, I think I was unsuccessful. So dry run is no, I was successful, but dry run it needs to be done with -v. -v is the verbose option. It shows the output process that are gonna happen in the dry run. So let's see. Now it is shown. So sending incremental file list. So there are 4 files, right? It sends 4 files from the source to our destination here, and 180 bytes, received 31 bytes, and 422.0 bytes per second. It is the process information, right? And the total size is this, speed up is this, and dry run. Dry run, it shows the process. Dry run, it shows the information about any process. The process that we carried out here, it is shown by the dry run, but it does not execute the process itself, but just shows what's gonna happen in the process, right? So that's about the dry run. And there's another one called let's add another one called P, capital P. It shows the progress, right? It stands for progress. So let's see. Async link stat home nick failed, no source file or directory. Okay, we're gonna see here. Some filters and attributes were not transferred. See previous errors, code 23 attribute this. So some error occurred in the process, so it shows the error. Links that home nick b failed. Okay, oh, it took this p command, it took as a source itself, so there was some error. Let's omit this p for now. And another one is called -h. -h stands for human readable format. So any process happens during the rsync process. When the process is executing, it shows the information in the human readable format. So let's see what this is about. So if it was earlier, if it was very high, if it was a very large files such as it was a GB or gigabyte file or folders, and it would show us in bytes, right? So by this process, by putting the dash h or human readable, it's gonna show us in megabyte and kilobyte, right? So as you can see here earlier, it shows here 1532. This is the bytes. It is not in kilobyte, it is in byte format. So it shows us in kilobyte and megabyte format. So it can be used for very huge files and folders. The dash h command. And the final one that we're gonna do here is let's omit this dry run for now, and let's okay, destination is empty, right? So let's omit this dry run and let's put here dash z. So what this command does is compresses the files in the destination while transferring it, right? Let's see. Yes, let's see, in the destination the files are here, but it has, okay, sending incremental files. So yeah, it has done what it has done. It has compressed the files that are in the destination from the source, right? So that's the basic uses of the rsync, and that's pretty much it about the backup and restore in Linux. So thank you.